Hello, my dear student. Welcome to my channel. How are you? I hope you are all will be fine. I'm also fine. Thank you. Let's start today's topic. Today our topic is formal charges. What is meant by formal charges? Formal charges may be described. We will today discuss the formal charges with very detail. How can you calculate formal charges? First of all, we should know that what is formal charges. Formal charges may be described as the excess or lack of electron on any species, like that is hetero. Here in hetero, in hydronium ion, here is plus charge, or in NH4 net, in ammonium ion, here is also plus charge. In case of CH3 negative, here is negative charge. How can you calculate that in this species there will be negative charge come, there will here will be plus positive charge come, and here will be positive charge? How you can calculate this charge is called formal charge. These charges are called formal charge. So in any molecule, if like, and there is excess of electron, and here is the lack of electron, deficiency of electron in the molecule, to compare when it compared with free atoms, like in case of E2, in case of Ne3, in case of CH4, in case of CH4, there is these are free atoms. So if they are compared, because such charges usually affect the chemical reaction of such species, it is very important to know how to tell where the charge is located. So to calculate the formal charges, we simply count how many electrons. We count the number of electrons, how many electrons contribute to the charge of each atom, to the charge contribute to the charge of each atom, and compare with the number with and compare that number with the number of valence electron. So let's start with detail that how can you calculate the formal charges. Here is two conditions you need to learn. Without these conditions you can't calculate formal charges. Let's start the topic. To calculate the formal charges, the electrons that contribute to an atom's charges are the electrons that contribute to an atom charge are all its unshared, those electrons that are contribute in the formal charge, all its unshared, the first rule, all its unshared non-bonding electron, all its unshared non-bonding electron in valence shell. It is mean in valence shell. Or you can say that or you can say that number, or you can say that the group of the atom. So the group of atom contribute, the group of atom means that these are the electrons in the valence shell. Group of means there is oxygen, oxygen means it is in 6 group, so it means that oxygen has 6 electron in the valence shell. So in another plus, half the bonding electron it share with other atom are 1 electron of the each bonding. If you know these two things, then you can calculate the formal charges. So there is one formula. Now there is one formula for formal charges. Formal charges is equal to, there is one formula. Formal charges is equal to, let's suppose that is k is k minus, let's suppose that is the formula that I write, that is equal to k minus x plus y. That is the formula, where what is meant by k and what is meant by x and what is meant by y. So k means what is meant by k means group number. What is meant by k means group number, or you can say that group number minus. Group number means number of electron in valence shell, number of electrons in valence shell. It means that group number, number of electron in valence shell, minus what is meant by x, number of bond on that atom, number of bonds on that atom, number of bonds on that atom. That is meant by x. X means number of bonds on that atom, while what is meant by y, y means number of non-bonding electron, number of non-bonding electron, non-bonding electron. K minus x plus y, k minus into x plus y it will be where K is equal to, if you know the number of, if you know the group number of the atoms, when you subtract the x plus y from the group number of the atom, where x is equal to number of bonds and that atom, number of bonds that are found by that atom, as I told you before, that half the bonding electron it share with other atom, mean number of bond means that it share, or you can say that there is, each bond contain two electrons, so one electron of this atom will be present. So number of bonds on that atom plus y means number of non-bonding electron. Non-bonding electron means a lone pair, mostly it means lone pair. So number of bond pair plus number of lone pair, not lone pair, each lone pair have two electrons, so you will, one lone pair will be contain two electrons, so you can say that here will be two electrons, instead of y you can put two electrons. So number of non-bonding electron, if there is two lone pair, it means that this will be four electron. If there is one lone pair, it will mean that y will be equal to 2. If there is three lone pair, that means y will be 4, y will be 6. So these are number of electron, number of non-bonding electron. These are the formula of to charge, to calculate the formal charge on any species, that what is the net charge, what is the net charge, or what is the formal charge on that species. Let apply the formula on any species. How you can apply the formula? You can apply the formula, let's suppose, let's take example. What is the case in H3O? How there is plus charge arises? It means this, the hydrogen, that let's suppose we doesn't know that how many charges are there present in H2O, H3O. This is the formal charges, that is, let's suppose that is equal to, that is equal to n, where n is equal to formal charges. Let's suppose that is n is equal to formal charges, and we doesn't know that what is the value of n in this case. So calculate for hydrogen, according to formula, what is K? K means number of groups, means hydrogen contain one electron in their valence. So according to the formula is equal to K minus x plus y, where K is equal to number of electron in valence shell, or you can say that group number of the atom. So here is 1, K is equal to 1 minus x plus y, where what is mean by x mean that the atom how many bonded are formed, the atom how much bond are they formed. Here in each case hydrogen form one bond, so x will be equal to 1 plus y. What is mean by y? Y means number of non-bonding electron. How many? There is zero electron, there is non-bonding, only one electron present in hydrogen, but this electron take part in bond formation, so there is no electron remain that take that have that doesn't take any part in bond formation, that means it is free. Here is no electron free, so at y will be 0. It means that formal charges for hydrogen will be equal to 1 minus, it will be equal to 1 minus 1, which is equal to 0. Formal charges for hydrogen will be equal to 0. It means, so what is for for oxygen? What is for oxygen? Formal charge for oxygen, formal charge for oxygen is equal to, according to the formula, K minus into x plus y. So K is equal to oxygen is in 6 group. It means that they have 6 valence electrons. In the valence shell of oxygen there is 6 electrons, so K value will be 6, or you can say that the number of group of oxygen is 6. So 6 minus, what is mean by x means number of bond that oxygen formed. There is 3 bonded oxygen formed, so it will be equal to it is 3 plus what is mean by y mean number of electrons in number of non-bonded electrons. Here is only one lone pair on oxygen, so mean that is non-bonding electron is 2 electron, so it will be like that. That mean that 6 minus 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. It means that 6 minus 5, which is equal to minus 1. This is equal to minus 1. So the net charges on the species will be equal to the sum of all the formal charges. All the formal charges. How you can sum? Net charge will be, net charge on the given species will be equal to, there is three hydrogen, each hydrogen has farmer charges is 0, plus sum of all the thing, plus, sorry, there here is not minus 1, here is plus 1, because 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. Sorry, I am very sorry. How I did explained it correctly, sorry. 6 minus 5 is it is very simple. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. So the net charge will be there. Here is 3 hydrogen. For each hydrogen the formal charge is 0. So 3 hydrogen, for 3 hydrogen it will be multiplied by 0. 3 hydrogen it will multiply by 3 0. But 1 oxygen having 1 formal charge. So the net charge will be equal to 3 plus 0, 3 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0 plus 1. So the net charge on the hydronium ion will be plus 1. So N will be equal to plus 1. Thus you can calculate the formal charge on any species. Let's take in another example. After that you will be cleared very easily. Okay. Let's take what is the net charge on this species on SO4 minus. What will be? We already know that H2SO4, when H2SO4 in solution it will be H2H plus 1 plus SO4 minus 2. It means that SO4 minus 2. But how minus 2 comes? So how minus 2 came? Okay, let according to the formal charge formula. First we draw the structure of SO4 is like that. This is SO4 structure, means the SO4 structure is like that. This is SO4 structure. S O O O O. Each O has negative charge, means each O has 3 lone pair. Each O has 3 lone pair. Means each O has 3 lone pair, because each O has negative charge. So what will be the formal charge on the net species? For oxygen, for oxygen according to the formula of K minus formal charge of oxygen, K minus X plus Y, K minus X plus Y, where K is equal to number of groups, number of group of oxygen is 6. It means that oxygen has 6 electrons in their valence shell, minus what is mean by X? X mean number of bond with oxygen that bonded. So here oxygen is one bonded bond. So here is X is equal to 1 plus Y. What is mean by Y? Y mean that number of electron, number of unpaired electron is in each case here is 6 electrons, so it will be equal to like that. So the net charge will be 1 plus 6, 6 minus 7, it will, so which is equal to minus 1. For each oxygen it will be minus 1. So for what for sulfur, what is for sulfur? Sulfur is in the group of 6. It is in 6 group. It means that there is 6 electron in the sulfur. It means that K value will be 6 minus how many bonded sulfur bond, sulfur, how many bond are sulfur formed? So here is 2 bond, here is 4 bond that is bonded by sulfur. That oxygen are 4 oxygen are bonded with sulfur, so 4 bond are present. So here is 4 plus Y means number of electron, free electron in sulfur. Here is 0 number of electron. Is it clear? So if this is 0 electron, that 6 minus 4 will be equal to plus 2. Yeah, it will be equal to plus 2. So for the net charge, for net charge, for net formal charge on this species, net formal charge on this species will be equal to uh, net charge on oxygen plus summation of all formal charges. All formal charges, there is in each case oxygen has one, there is four oxygen, and each oxygen has carry minus one formal charge plus one sulfur atom, and each sulfur and the sulfur have formal charge plus 2, so it will be equal to plus 2. The net formal charge on this species will be equal to minus 4 plus 2, it will be equal to minus 2. So the sulfur will have minus 2, sulfate have minus 2 net charge. Thus we can calculate the the net charge on any species, that is called formal charges. These are the general rule, general formula for net charges, for formal charges. I hope you will be very clear. If you have any confusion, if you have any misunderstanding, you can ask me in comment section, as well as you can ask me in my personal Gmail or WhatsApp. Okay, thank you, best of luck my dear student. Please subscribe my channel, support me, help make me feel happy that my students are supporting me. Okay, thank you, best of luck my dear student, very best of luck.